It's Jimmy, Scott, and Diggerman from the Theme Park Podcast.
Are you looking to finally make that move to Orlando? Maybe you already live here and want to be closer to the parks.
Use the official real estate agent of the Theme Park Podcast, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com.
Lauren helped my mom both buy and sell her house.
I bought a house of 10 years with Lauren.
Didn't you marry her?
Shush. I love my real estate agent, and you will too. Call Lauren Campbell at 407-325-4225. That's 407-325-4225.
Goldwell Banker Realty.
When you talk.
Is it time? It's time to talk. All right. Well, this is the pre-show of the Theme Park Podcast.
Oh, baby.
We're all here, and we're going to talk about theme parks tonight. We just spent the last, I think, 45 minutes talking about everything but theme parks, but now we've got it all out of our system.
Which is good, which means that for 15 minutes of the show won't be about other stuff.
Yeah, we won't be talking about like Final Destination or various TV shows or movies, or the fact that I'm partway through Andor finally, all those things.
Or me going... hey, have we talked about this? And this is something I mentioned for the last 3 weeks.
Hey, man, you know what? You're sitting a little too close to me, buddy. I got that chair over.
We got to do more virtual shows.
This is contagious.
I don't like it.
This is contagious. This whole thing right here.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
Before nature blows us out of this gazebo.
All right, coming down in 3, 2.
From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida. Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Is this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
Hey there, and welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. Dickerman here. There is Jimmy D.
I hope they have dog meat in the Fallout house.
And Scott Harris.
Greetings.
Initially, right away, you guys are just right into Halloween stuff, Halloween Horror Night stuff. Are we doing that first? Are we going to say that? Are we going to tease that for later in the show? Because I know, Scott, you just went to a theme park.
You're the conductor of this ship. Where do you want to go?
All right, well,
do you think they'll have dog meat as like?
Okay, we're talking about Fallout. Let's give some context to this,
please. Give a little context to Jimmy's talk here.
Yeah, exactly.
You are a lover of dogs.
Yeah, you keep doubling down on a joke, but we should at least.
No, it's not a joke. I said Fallout.
Thank you.
I said the Fallout house.
Yes. So if you're just in on the conversation here, we were talking about Halloween Horror Nights. They have made an announcement for the first house.
Several announcements.
Oh, there's been several.
There's been several announcements related to Halloween Horror Nights this week.
Okay. Well, this is one of the big houses, I guess, we're getting announced.
Well,
to me, it's the biggest house.
Well,
the big one.
Here's the thing. Earlier this week, they announced that they will be doing something with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, and that'll be big. Whatever that is, it'll be big.
But we don't know what.
It's got to be a house. It's got to be a mega house.
We don't know that.
It's got to be.
But Jim Henson's Creature Workshop has also been reposting the announcement.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Did you just put 2 and 2 together? What that means?
I mean, does it mean it would be something other than a house?
Well, I think it just means they're gonna whether their suits, they're gonna be part of the creation.
Yes, and that makes sense.
Since they're getting rid of Muppets at Hollywood Studios.
No, they're moving it to another place.
This haunted house is just going to be Miss Piggy and Kermit just murdering everyone.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that being a big house. I think if that is in fact a house, but Fallout, which of course hit video game, then became a big Amazon series. I think all 3 of us watched Fallout.
I did.
Good show. Ella Purnell and Walter Goggins.
Walton.
Did you just call him Walter?
It's Walton.
You know what?
Goggins.
I have watched that guy since The Shield, and I have always called him Walter.
Wow.
Way back when he was hanging with Vic Mackey, I was calling him Walter Goggins, and I think I will forever, for the rest of my life, still call him Walter Goggins, even though you guys can correct me, and it's Walton.
Including spin-offs, there are 9 Fallout games.
I've never played one. I watched the show, but never played a game.
Yeah, I'm good with just the show.
I've heard the games are great. Jack Bradshaw plays.
Jack Bradshaw loves it.
Jack Bradshaw's a big player. I mean, if he's got his seal of approval.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know because I've played Red Dead with him and Grand Theft Auto, so he's got good taste.
He actually was pretty good. at Grand Theft.
Yeah.
You guys never included me on these.
You don't like open world games. You've
I
told
do,
us
I do,
this.
and I didn't have a PlayStation, so I couldn't have
Well,
done
it was Xbox.
You're on
but-
Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Scott, honestly though, you did miss out because there was nothing more fun than punching Kent Terry's hat out his head.
That's true.
And then I'd see Otto around the studio, like, we should play tonight. Because like I wasn't the best player, but I was middle of the pack. Some of the other guys were much easier to kill.
You're talking about me, okay? You're talking about me.
I wasn't the worst, and I was probably in the lower half of the.
Yeah.
But I still wasn't the worst.
I
So
just like getting in Derek's car so he could drive me wherever we were going. Okay.
I hated playing against Derek.
Oh, yeah,
Just-
I know.
I don't understand how good. Like, how did he get so good?
Okay, so
Yeah,
Fallout.
Halloween Horror Nights and the Fallout house that has now been announced.
And here's the thing: like, you look at the imaging that they are putting out for the house, and it is the show.
Do you think they're gonna somehow do like an underground, like you're going underground at some point in the house? You know, it's like everything's the bunker and it's underground.
It's the vault.
I think it's a way to make
Simulate that?
Simulate that, yeah.
I got to.
My guess is like it would still take place on ground level, but you would like go upstairs in the queue and then go down.
Yeah. That's what I would like to see, if possible.
Or I mean, there is a scene where, like in the TV show, where they just walk into the door of the vault.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: like all of the scary stuff happens outside of the vault. That's where the ghoul is.
Well, yeah, it's true. At some point, you have to go out, but I would hope they would start the house
In the vault.
in like the happy vault, and then have like the sad vault where everybody got like, you know,
That
stuff
scene.
happened.
Yeah, and I guess technically you can't really have stairs because you need it accessible to folks with wheelchairs and mobility issues. So we're probably not going to see anything like that. Probably going to be all crawled.
I trust Universal Creative to figure.
Oh yeah.
In this terrifying house, fans will encounter iconic scenes and characters that will put them into the frightening action of the popular series.
Okay, so this is based on the TV series, which is based on the game.
Exactly,
Maybe more
yeah.
focused on the TV series.
Yeah, and if you're gonna have the nights, you're gonna have like scenes that are outside. And if you're gonna have the ghoul, you're gonna have scenes that are outside of the.
As guests travel through the hellish wasteland, they will go through iconic locations like the Super Duper Mart and encounter the ghoul, an ageless bounty hunter who has endured radiation exposure for centuries. Additionally, they will come face to face with a young squire named Maximus and gaze in awe at his T-60 armor.
Is Ella Purnell going to be there?
Her character is listed in this bio.
All right. I hope they find some really good like likenesses.
Yeah, I'm sure they usually always do.
Yeah. So that sounds cool. I am looking forward to that portion of Halloween Horror Nights. I look forward to Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Her name is Lucy McLean in the show.
Yes.
There has been some rumors that there's like a crossover between Lucy McLean from Fallout and Lucy McLean from the Die Hard series.
Oh, I like that.
What says you?
No.
Oh, this is like in the Breaking Bad when they wanted him to wake up as Hal. And like in the end, he gets into witness protection. He wake up and he's Hal.
You mean what they did for like a Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah, that's what they should have
Well,
done.
okay, you're excited.
Yes.
For the price of $375,
Mhm.
you can go to Premium Scream Nights.
Okay.
This ticket allows entry to Halloween Horror Nights on August 28th, which has limited capacity,
Okay.
shorter wait times, staggered house entry, and all you care to enjoy select food and drink options.
First off, you guys know I can't do the all you care to enjoy food and drink. Jimmy was with me one time when we did it, and it didn't go well.
Well, that's only because somehow you got butterbeer on the ceiling.
That was with Scott and
Yes.
you when we were at Hagrid's. Yeah, you've seen me at both Halloween Horror Nights and Hagrid's with unlimited food, and it's never a good thing.
No, it looks like when the gremlins are in the kitchen.
Yeah, no. And then you
Don't
said
feed him after midnight.
Then you said $375. I'm like, oh, that's an annual pass for Disney. Back in my day.
Limited capacity.
It's fine. It's good.
Okay.
Somebody can afford it. A rich
Don't worry.
guy can afford it.
He's going to bring his book bag. And it's going to be full of,
Now and
Ziplocs
later.
and
Yeah, I'll have all the snacks I need.
no, you're going to go to that all-you-can-eat thing, and you're just going to fill up with Ziploc bags and all kinds of Tupperware.
I need something to hold that butterbeer.
How about this? An RIP tour, $369.
Look, we've done many of an RIP tour.
I have not.
Never done one.
No.
You never invited Scott.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. I never invited anyone. When I got to go, I would bring my wife. And then,
Not true.
when did I? When? What's not true?
You took me once.
Did? Yeah. She must not have been able to go. She loves that thing. I took Fritz once too. I don't know where she was that year either.
See?
Wait, you took Fritz over me?
It was years ago. I don't even know if I knew you when I took Fritz.
So those are the Halloween Horror Nights announcements.
Yeah, those.
And tickets are on sale. Frequent fear passes are not on sale.
Okay, so those are going to sell out right away. I feel like.
Yeah, of course they always do.
They're going to be gone like flat. How much is a fear pass? Do we know? Have they said
They
yet?
have not said yet.
Oh, okay, all right. They're just they're gauging what they can sell it for.
Yeah.
Just out of zero.
Probably next month.
Hey,
Those are on sale.
You have you been to where they sell the butterbeer at City Walk yet?
Yeah, I walked. That's my cut through to go to Universal Studios.
But did you notice if they have? Do they have like a big gulp, like a bladder buster size
No,
butterbeer?
it's the regular cups.
Have you noticed anybody planning a Rick and Morty style heist on the butterbeer stand?
No, and if I did, I would alert the authorities.
What if you were the one planning the butterbeer heist?
I would not do that.
Get the whole barrel.
I would support Universal Orlando. Promo code Scott. Hello. Remember who you're talking to
This
here.
guy's back on the payroll again.
Hello. Back to the Future hat.
Yeah, did you not notice his Institute for Future Technology T-shirt that he's wearing today?
It was not sold at Universal. That's why I didn't mention the shirt.
That's fine. It's still fine. All right. Well, we have a lot more news to get to, but you did just make a trip out to Universal, and you have some important news for the listeners.
Yes. If you want to ride Rip Ride Rocket, you have until August 18th to do it.
And there's apparently no line.
It was 70 minutes when I was done yesterday.
Oh, well, you said you got on you rode 57 rides in 5
Yes,
minutes.
there's a reason I didn't do that ride.
Okay, because everybody's trying to ride it. Everybody's trying to get in and ride it before it's gone.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you don't want to ride Rip Ride Rocket, then you can ride everything else.
Go ahead
right?
and ride everything else.
Yes. Tell us what you got in and how long you were there.
Okay, well, first of all, I went because it's the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future.
Okay.
And there's special milkshakes.
Oh, that's right. You sent us a picture
40
of the milkshake.
years ago, Back to the Future came
You're
out.
so old, dude.
That is the rudest thing I think Scott said to me.
And I got the Rock and Roll Shake, which has Rocky Road ice cream with marshmallow cream,
Okay.
popping milk chocolate, whipped cream, and a chocolate guitar.
That sounds good.
It was very good. It was delicious.
That sounds nice. What's do you remember what that runs you? What the
Just
cost?
under $10.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like
$9.99.
Nice. You know, reasonable theme park price.
And then there's the Wake Up Juice, which is strawberry ice cream with strawberry crumbles, whipped cream, in a wake you up cayenne sauce.
I don't know if I want that mix. I don't know if I care for that.
It looks good.
spicy strawberries.
It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean anything that's going to be slightly, moving away from hot dogs and chicken fingers. I know you're not going to
There
eat
are
it.
things to me that just don't go together. I don't like sweet and savory together. And in that instance,
I guarantee you wouldn't notice at all.
Okay.
The dairy would negate it.
Okay.
But after that, I did Men in Black, Gringotts, Mummy, Transformers, Spider-Man, and Kong.
how many was that?
6.
And how long were you there?
That was about 2.5 hours.
So there were no lines, basically.
Here's the thing.
Now, was any of this single rider?
Some was single rider, but other stuff was walk right.
You know, people that won't do single rider, they're like against it.
Oh, I see that.
I know some people that are against it. I'm like, why? We're gonna walk the whole line together, then we just won't sit. We just sit next to each other for the 60 seconds of the ride.
So here's the thing, like when I went to Epic, there's like some stuff. I'll do the regular if I want to see you.
Yeah, right. Of course. Once you've seen it, you want to just ride the ride.
I mean, it depends. Like if I want to see it again,
Right.
and how long the is.
Right.
But this is how dead it was. I walked up to Velocicoaster and it was 35 minutes. I'm like, I'm not waiting it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, when 35 minutes
Exactly.
for Velocicoaster is a lot.
Because everything else was so much shorter.
I'd have gotten online. I'd have gotten online for that thing.
But the thing is, I was walking by Kong in 5 minutes. I'm like, I'll go do Kong.
So do you think it's just like we're in that like kind of dead period right now at the parks, like a quiet before the storm?
I think there's a lot of things going on theme park wise, worldwide. People are cutting back on spending.
But I think vacations kick off in like a week or two because kids literally, at least in Central Florida, literally just got out of school. So the parents are like, all right, they're planning, they're getting ready, and then the vacations start coming, and here they come.
I think it's very expensive to go now. I think a lot of people are paying attention to a lot of things. Also, like I went after the afternoon rain went through, which also cleared people out.
Oh, it's raining. We gotta go.
There's 4 Universal parks and 4 Disney parks. Like it's just there's so many other SeaWorld World. There's so many things to go do right now.
Yeah. Pro tip: if you're gonna go on a rainy day, just wear your swimsuit and like flip flops.
Wear a jacket. Like like my Universal jacket.
Swimsuit and flip flops. You're already swimming. You're already basically in the pool at that point.
But it didn't even rain when I was there. Like it was after the rain. Like by the time I was parked, it was done raining.
Yeah.
But it was really good. Except here's my one thing. There's a building at City Walk, and it's the Epic Universe Preview Center, and it's just like really just like take the couple of those words off the building.
Time to go.
It's open. The park's open. I'll be there in a few days.
Yeah.
Going back.
You're going for a third time already?
I've told you guys
You're going
this.
on June 13th?
June 19th.
June 19th.
Yeah, I've been inviting you guys for like 3 months.
Yeah, I know.
Too hot.
Too hot. And, tickets are a little pricey. They're a little pricey for, but I mean, it is what it is. You supply and demand.
And I mean, they're really peaked last week, attendance-wise, but it's kind of come down a little bit.
Okay. I feel it's going to ebb and flow.
That's what it is.
And you never know what you're going to get. It's going to be a roll of the dice whenever you're going to go.
I mean, the thing is now, like, my main mission is to do the Ministry of Magic ride. It's the only one I haven't done yet.
Yeah. What would you rate as your top ride thus far? Is it either the Monsters Unchained or the
Stardust Racers?
Stardust Racers.
I go back and forth like every day.
Yeah.
Like legitimately. It's so much fun. They're both amazing in their own way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, someday I'll go out there and see it for myself.
You can come with.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be going when they're like, all right, your last chance to ride.
Yeah, when it's closing and the ride is closing. It's done. We were done with Stardust Racers. We're going to close this ride. Then I'll go.
I mean, there's already like, well, what's the next stuff going to be for that park?
Luigi's Mansion.
Let them open the place first. Let them finish opening.
Well,
first.
if you happen to watch the trailer for Wicked for Good, the word epic is used in the marketing.
Okay.
So everyone is leading a lot of people to believe that we'll be getting some kind of wicked Wizard of Oz land at the park.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see. Should we dive into news? Jimmy, I know you're planning on going to Magic Kingdom, but that's not for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, a week
Okay.
from now. But we can talk about that later.
Okay.
So celebrate Lauren Campbell, Realtor.com's birthday.
Oh, a big birthday.
Yeah.
Nice. And you're going to go to the restaurant where it's her favorite ride. So it's the Skipper's.
It's got a long name, but everybody just calls it Skipper's Cantina.
Yeah, it's the one right by the Jungle Cruise, which is her favorite ride.
It is.
Does she prefer Jungle Cruise or Jingle Cruise?
Yeah. You know, I think there's room for both.
Okay.
I mean, personally, for me personally,
You like
it's
the
always
Jingle
Jingle
Cruise,
Cruise because Christmas is my favorite. But
Yeah, you and me both.
Like, you know, whenever I hear somebody mention Jingle Cruise,
Mhm.
you know what it reminds me of? What? It reminds me of about 5.5 years ago.
Jazz Jams?
We were going to dinner as a group at
That's
Ohana.
Yeah, it was a very. We had some time.
We had some time. We left. You know, we got off work, and you and I were like, "Hey, let's like book some fast passes."
Back when you could book fast passes.
Back when you can book them, yeah.
And we knew that Jimmy was coming with us, so we said, let's do all Jimmy rides.
We did. Oh, we were going to do all Jimmy rides.
Yeah, so it's like Jungle Cruise and Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, yeah. And then it was just you and me.
And
Just us.
freezing to death on the boat.
And he said he didn't like us and didn't want to come.
Jungle Navigation Company Limited, Skipper Cantina.
He's
Quite a name.
pulling a V and it's rattling off the name. The legal name.
Yes, the legal and proper.
Yeah. What you two a-holes are not
Are
bringing up.
factually saying.
What you're not saying is at the time I was manager, and I had told you guys ahead of time that I was, you know, I was going to get you going whether or not I could go. And what you two did was book things that I would go on to try to manipulate me into going.
Ahead of time, we were there.
I don't remember that. And also, I should have told you when we worked in radio, there's no point in trying hard because it doesn't matter.
Well, I just don't have enough gene to work hard.
So speaking of Magic Kingdom, we now have the official closure date of Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America.
All right,
I honest to God thought this was over.
When is it? When is it? Because I do want to see Tom Sawyer's Island again.
July 6th.
Oh, jeez, it's only a month. Come on.
It will be drained and demolished.
Oh.
Yeah, but the river's coming back.
Well, the river, like, the thing is, they listen to some of the outcry. Because you look at the art that they just released for Piston Peak National Park. Part of the river is still there.
Okay. Can we have at Piston Peak National Park? I don't know. Say Tom Sawyer's Island.
Well, if you look at the artwork, it looks like there is a barrel bridge, possibly two.
Okay. All right. You're talking the business now. Yeah. I like
What are you doing the peak?
Piston's Peak.
Piston Peak.
Oh.
The thing that is blowing my mind, looking at the artwork, it looks like it goes under Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Oh. Okay.
Like, legitimately, I'll show you guys, like you can't see me now. Like, that is Tiana's ride. Like, that is going.
Interesting. What you never know. As you always say, those renderings
yes.
never actually match what they do.
But this looks different than the last one that they released at D23.
Here's what I want to know. Can I buy one of those caves that they have there at Tom Sawyer's Island?
I don't know. The one that you got stuck in.
Can I buy the fort? Oh, they had caves. They had a fort back there. I want to put it all in my backyard.
I don't know that the fort's on the other side of the river. I don't know that it's going to be demolished. Is the fort going?
All of that, Tom Sawyer's Island, all of that is gone.
I thought the fort was.
If it's tied to Tom Sawyer and Rivers of America, it is gone.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. They are two separate things. There were caves inside of Tom Sawyer's Island, and there were caves inside the fort too. They both had them.
There was a cave that would take you from Tom Sawyer's Island and release you inside the fort.
Yeah, I just would like a cave in my backyard if possible.
And lastly, because June 7th is the final day for Muppet Vision 3D.
That's Friday, and we're recording. It's Saturday, and we're recording this on a Thursday.
They've ended.
So if you're hearing this live on the radio, today's the last day.
Today's Hollywood Studios do Muppet Vision 3D.
Oh.
They've extended the hours one more.
Okay, so yeah, go today. Go today if you're listening on the radio.
Yep,
You're
9 a.m. to 10 p.m. on June 7th.
Okay.
Drop what you're doing.
There's
Go
so
right
much
now.
going away at Disney. You're losing the Muppets, which you guys like. I don't care about it. But then Tom Sawyer's Island. It's a shame. Rivers of America. I'm going to miss it.
Well, the river is going to be there.
Part of it, but the boat's
The
gone.
boat's gone. No more boat. I love that boat.
You want to put the boat in your backyard?
They would have built a bridge to Tom Sawyer's Island, like a giant barrel bridge, because it was such a pain to get over there.
Well, they have the other barrel bridges.
I know.
Isn't there like a suspension bridge?
No, you had to take that dumb boat over to Tom Sawyer's Island. It was annoying.
Yeah, the little raft thing.
Yeah, it was annoying. I mean, it was authentic, but it was just.
Who's authentic?
Authentic. It had an outboard motor on it.
Yeah, how is it authentic?
It was authentic-ish. Okay, you had to journey to the island on a raft-like thing.
Because I saw the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Tom and Huck movie. They did not have outboard motors.
I forgot about
I
that.
had no idea they made that. JTT.
Yes.
He was a big thing back in the
So
day.
Brad Renfro was the other one.
Oh boy, his story didn't end well. I don't think that ended well. You only got a month to go to Tom Sawyer's Island.
It was those two. Yeah. Go.
I need someone that is a Disney employee to bring me in as one of their +3.
You just want to know if there's a cast connections that'll have the barrel bridge.
I mean, if I can get the barrel bridge, that's great. I'll dig a hole in my backyard tonight.
Will you put like some kind of water down
Rent
to?
a backhoe and
Dude, if you're gonna put a creek back there, we need to get you some capybara.
I mean, fine. That's great.
You gotta have a minimum of 2 though, because
Yeah,
they're very
2 together.
social. At least 2.
All right.
Probably better to have 3.
Rodents of unusual size.
Just get them 4.
Rouses.
That way 2 and 2,
Yeah, keep them happy.
or like 8.
I'm fine with that. Do we have any other theme park news that we have to address?
They filed permits. Imagineering installed permits. The closure of Buzz Lightyear's in August.
Wait, which one's closing again? The
Buzz Lightyear's
Magic Kingdom one?
Yes. Because they're updating.
It's happening.
All right.
Oh, and the adult bar at Epcot Geo 2 is open.
Oh,
It's a premium experience.
Oh, that sounds expensive.
Yeah, that's what a premium experience
Does that Star Wars restaurant still exist, or the fancy space restaurant still exists?
Yes.
Yep, Space 220.
I don't hear anything about it.
Well, it's because it's sold out
It's
every minute of every day.
very hard to get into.
Wow.
And prefix meal. So it's not even like you have a ton of choices.
Wow. Well, hey, they're making money. All right. Well, Scott, if people want to find the latest breaking news, including Halloween Horror Nights and spooky season news, where should they go?
You can follow us on Twitter at Theme Park Show, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at the Theme Park Podcast. You can watch us on YouTube.com.
And the show comes to you live from the Lauren Campbell Realtor T-Bow Gazebo Studios. For JBD, for Scott Harris, and Dickerman. Until next week, we'll see you out.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at the Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out thethemeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.